Hey babes, welcome back. Today I'm just going to do a double cut crease, and I've only done it once before, so hopefully everything goes fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the video because it's probably going to be a long video. And I know people probably don't like watching 20-minute videos. First I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream, and it's the extra dry skin one. I love this stuff. I think that it's awesome. And I know a lot of people use like eye creams and stuff, but I don't have the money for eye creams, so I just use this and I think it works fine. So if you're like me, just use this for under your eyes too. They say just to pat with this finger because under your eye is very sensitive, but sometimes I just barely go back and forth. And I pat too, so. I even do my eyelids. And my skin is like so freaking dry right now from the cold weather. It's ridiculous. And whenever I lighten up, my skin has like a red tint to it, and it freaking drives me insane. I hate it. I don't know what causes that, but it freaking drives me nuts. Like, I swear. And I may just do the eyes on here. That way it isn't like a super long video, and then just go do the rest of my face and come back. I'm not sure yet, but we'll just see like what happens or whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Infallible Matte Lock Primer by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to put this like in my T-zone where I get oily at. Mostly like right here, and sometimes my nose a little bit, and like right here. My face is dry, so I definitely don't want to put it all over my face. And you just want to push it in. You don't really want to smear it. I guess that way it gets like really into your pores and everything and locks it in. So I'm just taking the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. I'm just going to prime my eyes with it. I just want to use a little bit because I'm going to be applying more later. I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. It looks like this. Here's the shades. First, we're just going to go into this pinkish purple shade right here. I'm taking my Morphe M513 brush. I'm just going to tap in there. And if you have really hooded eyes like me, you want to bring it up really high. So we're going to start like right here. I love these eyeshadows. They are so good. It's going to look crazy, but trust me, it'll all come out in the end. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Morphe M433. We're going to go into this shade right here. And we're just going to keep it below this shade. This is the M506 brush, and we're going to tap into this darkish purple shade. And you just want to make sure you keep going straight out. That way when you do cut the crease, you can angle it and shape it how you want. Just like that. Just bring it straight out. Usually at the end you do have to go back in and touch some things up. But that's just normal when you have hooded eyes. And if you want it a little bit more blended together, you can just take your blending brush and buff over it and blend it out just a little bit. You don't want to blend it out too much because then it'll take the depth away from the cut crease or whatever. Okay, so now we're going to cut the crease. So I'm using heart-shaped tape in light medium. You actually need a lighter concealer than this, but I love this stuff. It'll work too. It ain't that dark, but I'm getting pretty pale, so I need to get a new one. Okay, I would say this is like probably the hardest part, maybe. Not really. The next step would probably be the hardest part. You'll see. So I'm just going to put some on my eye, and I'm going to go like this. See where it lands. But you want to go a little bit higher than that. And you just really want to take your time, because if not, you'll mess it up. And shaping it's really hard. And you just have to keep working with it to make sure you get it right. So if you're not a patient person, then you probably wouldn't want to try to do this. Then you just want to take this and bring it all the way down like that and just fill it in. And then just pat it out with your finger. And if you get a little bit up there in your eyeshadow, you can just take your brush and just blend it a little bit, and it'll just cover the concealer up. You really want to press this in because you want to make sure whenever you do put a topping on it that it's set really good. That way it doesn't crease. Sorry I'm not talking, but I'm like really trying to focus. So I'm going to be quiet. I don't mean to be, but you really have to concentrate when you're doing this. Okay, you want to check them and see if they look like almost the same or whatever. You don't want them to look completely different. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and set this concealer, and I'm going to use a white matte shadow. That way if I want to go in with another shadow or anything like that, then I can just place it on top. And it won't bother the color of it or anything like that. I'm just going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. And for me, I feel like this is the easiest way to do a double cut crease. But everyone has their own method and their own opinion, so. But this is just mine.
Are you ready to do it?
So here comes the hard part. I think this part's hard. And I would like really suggest using like a felt tip liner or whatever for this step, because it's easier to make your wing and you really don't want to mess it up. Okay, I'm going to go in with the Liquid Kohl by Seraphine. I got this in my Ipsy bag a while back. We're going to see if this eyeliner will work. Might not, but all the way out. Okay, and I'm going to stop like right there. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this part. Fill like the end of this in. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the NYX Land of Lollies eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to take the black shade right here. And I'm just going to use this little teeny brush. You just want to blend this in with the eyeliner. And then take the tip of your brush, like a real thin brush like this, and you just want to tap it in your eyeshadow like that. And then tap off the excess. And then we're just going to fill in the crease right here. We're going to make it go with the eyeliner. Okay, and we're going to do the other eye the same way. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the Huda Beauty palette. And I'm going to go into this purple shade right here. I feel like that's dark enough. So we're going to take this shade right here. We're going to try it. Okay, so we're going to go back into the black shade and blend it a little bit more. I'm going to take my eyeliner again. Just going to make a thin line like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my mascara and put it on. Okay, so I wanted to spice things up a little bit. I'm going to take this Stila glitter. It's in the shade Gypsy, and it's like a purplish glitter. Swatch it for you guys. And we're just gonna place this on top. Look how pretty that is. Now I'm just gonna use this little brush. This makes it so much prettier. Bitch, that is nice. So I'm going to go do the rest of my face and this eye, and I will be right back, my loves. Okay guys, so now I'm back and I've got the rest of my face done. I didn't do under my eyes and all that stuff because I wanted to do it on camera. So I'm just going to jump back into the eyeshadow palette and get started. Okay, so we're going back into this palette and we're just going to go back into the purple. But first I'm actually going to put some black liner on my waterline real fast. Okay, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus eyeliner. I don't even know how old this thing is, but this is what we're going to use. I'm just going to get the outer corner of the upper waterline too. Look. And now we're going to go back into the palette. And we're going to take the first shade we took for our transition shade. I'm just going to use this little brush. Okay, and then I'm going to go into this one right here. Just kind of mixing the two together. Okay guys, so Ben's snoring, and if you can hear him, I apologize. He wakes up so easy though. He just looked at me like, really? Alright, I'm going to go back into this palette, and I'm going to go back into the black shade, and I'm just going to keep it like very close to the waterline. And I'm using the Morphe M432 brush. It's like a little flat definer brush. I just want it to be kind of smoky on the bottom lash line. Okay, so I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. And I'm just using this little Clinique baby mascara. It's for your bottom lash line. No, I'm playing. I love using these to dry my face or my lashes. I swear they come in handy for that. Alright, so I can't think. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use this blush brush. This is like the flimsiest brush that I have. And I'm going to dust my face off because there's some either glitter fallout or something on there. Which I know that black shadow has a lot of fallout, so hopefully it's not that. Because it might smear across my face. I'm just going to use this eyebrow pen. And I'm going to darken up my mole since it's there anyways and it's not going anywhere. So, why not? Ben wants to call it a beauty mark and I want to say rip it off. Like, it's seriously getting on my nerves. I hate it. I don't know. I think it needs to be darker. So, we'll just use eyeliner. There we go. I think that's good enough. Why not? I'm going to set my face, and I'm just going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea setting spray. It smells so good. I'm just going to use this little sponge to press everything in. Just want to press it in, girl. like to dry my face with this. Or with whatever you have. I did have a fan, but it broke. That way my mascara doesn't run on my face or anything like that. Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to do. I'm going to do an, I cannot fucking think, man. Okay. There was one more thing I wanted to do. I'm just going to take this Too Faced Chocolate palette. Use the white shade for inner corner highlight, like always. I don't know, I just can't get enough of this little white shade. Like, it's just so beaming. And every time I use it, it just catches my eye and I love it. And I'm just going to use this little brush. And there you go. That was my method on how to do a double cut crease. And I think that's like the easiest way you could do it. But I'm going to try some other different ways because I like challenging myself and I like to see what I'm able to do and all that stuff. Like, by no means do I think that I'm freaking perfect at makeup and all that. Like, there's no rules to makeup. You can do it how you want. Everyone's beautiful in their own way. So don't ever think that you're not, and don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not, because you are. Everyone's beautiful. But I hope you guys love this look. I want to thank everyone for watching. Like, it means a lot to me. It really does. And if you don't care, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And hit the notification bell if you'd like to be updated every time I upload videos. Well, I guess that's the end of the video. Bye, guys.